I think the best thing we can do is just be more aware.
The Manchester attack has once again brought attention to large venue security and the procedures law enforcement use to keep people safe.
CBS 13's Drew Bolea is live in downtown Sacramento for us tonight, getting answers on the strategies used by law enforcement and how you can prepare for a similar threat. Drew.
Well, it's a complicated process, and there's a lot that goes into it. Some of it is seen, like these security barriers, and some of it is unseen. But law enforcement I spoke with today tell me that it's people being aware of their surroundings that may be the best defense.
They can't operate like a prison, but they have to have adequate safety measures.
In a moment, lives were lost outside of a concert in Manchester, England. Terrorists have targeted locations with large crowds at times and places where security may be relaxed.
What's going on?
We want to train people to use simple things like look for your exits, look for your entrances, look where the fire extinguisher is.
Jeff Solomon has 24 years of law enforcement experience. He trains police and civilians about security measures
To protect life, prevent what we saw yesterday in Manchester, England.
He says police use a layered approach to thwart terror attacks. It includes technology like cameras and sensors, physical barriers, and finely tuned policies and training. When a threat becomes active and a bombing or shooting takes place, Solomon says it's because of a series of small mishaps that lead to a breakdown in the security layers. He says there's also a lot of police work that the public isn't aware of.
A lot of times they'll put plainclothes officers in what we call in the forward positions out in parking lots, walking through the crowds.
And other more visible strategies.
Bomb sniffing dogs. There's a lot of varieties that law enforcement uses, without getting into a lot of details.
But Solomon says the best defense against a terrorist threat may be a vigilant person nearby.
Be that one person and say something and get the ball rolling.
And not wanting to give away a lot of those details, the Sacramento Police Department declined to give us any of those details of those specific policies and procedures that they use to keep places safe. But they did say that there is a lot of planning that goes on behind the scenes, whether they're dealing with a small protest event or if they're dealing with an event here at the Golden One Center.
Understandably, they keep those things secret, and let's keep in mind, too, Manchester is smaller than Sacramento, so if you're wondering at home if it could happen here, we obviously know the answer to that.
It can happen anywhere.
All right, Drew, thanks so much for the very latest updates out of Manchester, and to learn more about how you can become better equipped and respond during an active shooter or a bombing situation, you can go to our website, cbs13.com.